Good morning from Hua Hin, Thailand. Just enjoying the jacuzzi. Sasha's behind me, she's ready to go to the gym. And today we thought we'd talk about the cost of living in Hua Hin. We've made 2 videos about this in Thailand already. And now that we've been living down in Hua Hin for 6 months, it's time for us to kind of talk about how much it cost us. This pool and gym area are actually part of the housing complex that we're living in for now. It costs us 15,000 baht per month to rent the house, and the gym and the pool are included in it for free. So it's actually a really good deal. Only a certain few houses in this area here are allowed to use the pool, so it's often dead out here, and we pretty much have it to ourselves most of the time, isn't it, Sash? We've actually already done a house tour video about our little place, so you can watch that here, so I don't have to do it all over again. But today we're going to be talking about the bills and just the general cost of food and everything that we've been spending over the last 6 months, so we thought it'd be useful information for everyone watching.
Right, we just done our little session in the gym, our little morning gym session. It's quite well equipped. The machines are rather old and weathered, but they still work and they still do the job. So we try and go in there a couple of times a week and do some weights, and the stepper machine is actually really good, great for the legs. Alright, we are out of the house. We are heading to Chart for the first stop of our cost of living video. We're going to the Baguette Bakery and we're going to buy some snacks.
While we're in the car, I thought I'd mention a few things that we've spent on the car recently. We had the master cylinder on the brake system changed, and that cost us 3,000 baht, which I think is actually a very good price because it would have cost us a lot more than £60 to change a brake cylinder and bleed a whole system of hydraulics in a car in the UK. Also, it might be a good idea to talk about the cost of LPG around here, cost of fuel. I've noticed that the further south we seem to drive, the cheaper the cost of LPG seems to get. We're normally paying around 11 or 12 or 13 baht per litre depending on which station we go to. Apart from on the islands, if you go to Koh Phangan or Koh Samui, it goes up again. But further south you go, cheaper LPG gets for some reason. Must be closer to a refinery. In town in Hua Hin, at 12 baht per litre, it normally costs us around 650 baht to fill up the tank, and that lasts us for over 500 kilometers, so we get lots of driving. We can go to Bangkok and back and drive around for a week and still not run out. Okay, we have arrived. Let's get some bakery goods. Like Sasha said, this is a brand new bakery, so we're interested to see if we can get some nice loaves in here. Sasha has her eye on this brioche loaf, 80 baht. And also they've got a sourdough loaf down there that I like the look of, 65 baht. And this farmer's rye looks good too, 75 baht. It looks like you can even buy scones for 25 baht, which is really good. Right, let's take a look in here. They've got a huge pie selection.
Beef and onion, chicken and mashed,
broccoli and cheese sauce, minced beef and onion, baked spinach with cheese. Sasha's decided to get 2 whole wheat spinach pies for dinner. There's also a couple of nice quiches here we're looking at.
and 1 spinach.
So you can see it's just open, they're still doing some renovations. But for a place that's only been open for a few days, it's doing really well. It's also a restaurant, so you can sit down and have some sandwiches. Some decent prices here, not too expensive. You've got some nice salads and spaghetti and soup. And you can even get your ham from here. Easter ham, 75 baht. Salmon, 150. It's absolutely packed over there, so I'm going to move over here, get out of people's way. Sasha has joined the queue. Alright, it was really packed in there.
It was. The total for the 2 quiches, 2 spinach pies and 1 big loaf of rye bread was 285 baht.
Yeah, this looks pretty good. And also they have burgers in there, and lots of different food items, and the cafe bit looks really trendy and cool. I like it. We'll have to come back here for food next time, I think.
Yeah.
And the coffee smelled delicious. Alright, now we're going to go and do some clothes shopping. Alright, we're at 71 Export. This is one of our favourite places to do shopping for clothes because they have Western items and good fitting, good style clothing, but for much less than half the price of what you'd pay in the West. I managed to get a few super dry t-shirts from here for cheap. You looking for anything in particular?
Just some nice new tops.
Nice tops. That sounds too generic for my liking. If I want to help you, I need a little bit more direction. They look alright. It's quite nice. Quite a nice colour. 160 baht. That's pretty good. 71 Export isn't the cheapest store you can get clothes from, but it's also very good value. There's also another one called Export Garments, which is much cheaper, but I find that the quality of the clothes isn't as good. And what's the other one? Export 21? Warehouse 21, which is very similar to this. You find that in Bangkok. I haven't seen one here. Most of the prices don't go over 450 baht in here, do they really, Sash? No. It's normally between 100 and about 450 for stuff. Bikinis and men's t-shirts, singlets, dresses. Yeah,
we bought some winter jumpers before we went back to England for like less than £5 in here, and they were like really nice thick jumpers.
Yeah.
With hoods that you'd pay 15, 20 quid or more for in England.
It's true.
Okay, we've left the shop. I didn't buy anything today, nothing caught my eye. Tried a few things on, but no purchases were made.
Because this particular 71 Export is in a petrol station, I thought I'd show you what the other fuel prices are like aside from LPG, because not everybody uses LPG out here. This PTT fuel station is one of my favourite ones because the cost is normally a bit cheaper, and they often have a 7-Eleven and other shops in here that we can get stuff from. So that yellow petrol at the bottom there is pure gasoline, and that's only 30 baht per litre, but most people use the green one in newer cars, and that's 23.61, so still less than 50p per litre. The blue one at the top there, that's diesel, and that's 22.22 per litre. All those other fuels in between are generally used on newer cars or cars that have been converted to run them. The number E85 refers to ethanol, and the higher the number, the more ethanol there is in the petrol. So it's kind of like thinned out petrol, and some of the older cars can't take it. So you have to have a car that's set up for like E85, E20 to use those cheaper fuels, which are about 20 to 21 baht, a little bit cheaper. All right, we are going to head back towards town. It is absolutely blazing hot in here, so we're going to get driving so we can cool down.
We have just driven past the Novotel Hotel, and it gives me a chance to talk about the higher cost of food prices and going out for dinner. We've been to the Novotel for a couple of times now, and the last time we went there was 4 of us, and the total bill for the meal, so 4 main dishes, 3 desserts and 4 soft drinks, was 2,000 baht. Another example of eating out in a higher end restaurant or a hotel, we went to the Marrakesh Hotel and the el-haj restaurant there, obviously a Moroccan restaurant, and Jay and I, just the 2 of us, and we had 3 main dishes, so we had a dish each, plus we got a feta salad to share, and we had 2 mojitos, and the total bill for that meal was 1,800 baht. Those prices are higher than what we would pay in a local Thai restaurant, obviously, or even a restaurant in town, but because you do tend to pay more for the hotel restaurants, and often they're on the beach and they're in nice locations and nice settings, and they're a bit more upmarket, so that's what you pay the extra money for, I guess. 2,000 baht for 4 people to eat by the beach is still good value compared to the same situation, the same location, same kind of hotel restaurant setting in England or in the West. You'd pay a lot more than 2,000 baht for 4 people. We are now heading to Velo Cafe, which is one of our favourite little cafes here in Hua Hin, because they have the best coffee and the best price for that best coffee. So that is where we are going right now.
Alright, we're just outside the Velo Cafe, but before we go in, I wanted to show you this place. This restaurant here, Putaraska Oceanside Beach Club, about 2 months ago I brought Sasha here for a very luxury morning breakfast experience. Do you remember, Sash?
Yes, of course.
How could you forget? It was amazing. We sat down and we had a breakfast at sunrise, private for 2, and I paid 2,200 baht for the entire thing. And I thought that was something I would never be able to afford, you know, in the Western country. So to be able to experience that down by the sea luxury experience
It was
for
really
2,200 baht.
We got like a 3-tier cake stand full of pastries, and then they cooked to order eggs with bacon and toast, and we had coffees, like unlimited coffee.
They gave you a birthday cake as well, didn't they?
Yes, got a birthday cake. It's really nice.
So very good value for money for 2,200 baht. And if anyone's interested in doing it, just send them an email. You can organise your own one. I thought it was amazing. Cappuccino hot, I think. We've decided to sit outside today, even though it's hot.
No. It's quite nice inside.
Yeah, they play jazzy music in there, but we decided to sit outside because there's loads of people in there today. So we thought, come and just, you know, enjoy the view. It's a street side.
Very small in there, so there's not much space.
Do some people watching out here. And this work of art is my beautiful cappuccino. Before we moved down here from North Thailand, we thought that the coffee prices were all much more expensive, but they're not. This cappuccino is 55 baht and it is really good. The beans are always fresh. It's just really well made coffee, isn't it? What did you get?
I got a green apple iced tea.
So my cappuccino was 55 and Sasha's
was 60 baht.
Before we came down to Hua Hin, about a year ago, we were in Phuket and we went to quite a few coffee shops and restaurants down there. Every single price for a cappuccino was over 90 baht. So when we thought about moving to Hua Hin, we were a bit concerned that the prices would be that high, and it hasn't really been that way. There are places that charge over 100 baht, but to find a really good coffee like this, 55, is Chiang Mai prices, North Thailand prices. So you can get cheap coffee here and good coffee too. Just stopped by here. They've got Thai massage by the blind. They've got the prices up on the wall. There you go, 200 baht for an hour. So if anybody's interested in a massage by the blind, that's not a bad price. Although saying that, Sasha, you had a massage on the beach in a posh hotel for 300 baht, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. So for an extra £2.
That seems to be the average though, actually.
Yeah.
Like 300 baht for a massage.
Yeah.
Like anywhere around here.
Unless it's in a really high-end spa, then it's more. Right, we've just stopped by the Health Lab blood test clinic. Sasha just ran in to grab a leaflet. I've actually been here before with my father, who wanted to have a test done, a general health checkup and like vitamin deficiencies and stuff like that. And the full test cost 1,300 baht for his particular case, but it varies on what you're looking for. They did it there in the clinic. It took about 2 days to get the results back and they came via email. We thought this information might be quite useful because a lot of people ask us about healthcare and that kind of thing. Seeing that there's quite a lot of local clinics around here that do services like this, prices are actually quite decent, aren't they, from what we know anyway. So just pause the video and you can have a look. What are the prices?
Cholesterol checks, 60 baht. Kidney function, 120. Liver function test, 240. What blood group you are, 50 baht.
It's getting hot out here, so we're going to head back to the car, but before we do, this shop over here is where I get my engine oil from. I bought 4 litres and I got 1 litre for free, and it cost me 400 baht, so that's how much it costs to get engine oil. If anybody's looking for that particular health clinic, it is just opposite Soi 45 on the main road that goes through Hua Hin. Right, I'm going back to the car. Okay, where next, Sash?
Lunch.
Lunchtime. Oh, food. We have come to the Penne Pasta for lunch because they have really, really good sandwiches here. Alright, let's go in an order. Aditl.
I'll get this mozzarella and tomato.
I had that last time, it was good. I discovered this place a few days ago. It's a really good Italian delicatessen. Got some great meats in there. Some wine, bread, focaccias, frozen Italian meals. Ravioli for 80 baht. Bolognese sauce, 100 baht. Oh, Sasha says these are 75 baht in macro and only 50 baht in here, so they must have a better supplier. They also have these cool flavoured spray oils. I have actually tasted the olive oil here, and it's very good stuff. Very high quality olive oil. You can really taste when olive oil is not good, and the stuff here is good. Okay, it's a nice breeze here, so be a good opportunity to talk about some of the house prices around here. My friend Johnny lives just up the hill from this shop. He has a 3-bedroom house up there, and he pays 27,500 baht per month for it, which is quite pricey for this area, but it's quite a big place and it's in a good location. Also pet friendly. We found that a lot of the places around here, if they're pet friendly, you have to pay a little bit more, or they're just not available. He's been living there for a few months now and he's quite happy with the area. He says that the people are nice and it's quite spacious and bright inside the house. Lots of room for if you have friends coming and staying over and stuff. And he has access to the neighbour's swimming pool as well, so not too bad a place, but 27,500 is a bit too pricey for me. However, one of his friends lives in town behind Market Village, which is the main shopping mall. It has a mountain view on the balcony, and it's also only 6,000 baht per month. So that is cheaper than what we were paying for our studio apartment in Bangkok. So it's good to know that you can actually get studio apartments here with a nicer view than what we had in Bangkok, and a better area for 2,000 baht less. We did also find one other place when we were looking for houses for 10,000 baht, which was on the top end of town near to Pranbury. It wasn't as nice as the house that we taken now, so we didn't choose it, but 10,000 in Hua Hin for a 2-bedroom house is still pretty good. So yeah, there's options here. Also, Sash, about a couple of years ago when we were first looking for pet-friendly apartments, how much was that apartment we viewed in town?
It was 10,000 baht per month, but it was a studio apartment and it smelled a bit musty. But we have found that finding a pet-friendly place, accommodation in Hua Hin was more difficult than in Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai.
So obviously if you're looking for a place without a dog, you'll find something much easier than we did.
Another subject that we have to talk about is of course food shopping, and it's always a popular topic. I actually did our weekly shop in Macro yesterday and this is the result. Okay, this is the weekly shop for this week. This week, I should say, we have decided not to buy any meat. We're having a vegetarian week this week. But last week we bought 6 chicken breasts and the cost for those was 90 baht. I'll start with fruit. I purchased half a cantaloupe melon for 66 baht, 6 kiwis, 89 baht, an entire watermelon for 90 baht, 10 jazz apples for 130. I got 2 mangoes for 35 baht, 3 navel oranges, they were 42 baht for the 3. 1, 2, 3, 5 carrots for 25 baht, 3 sweet potatoes and they were 36 baht. I got a bag of shallots, there's about 7 shallots in there and it was only 9 baht. And I got a bag of garlic, 4 whole garlics for 15 baht. I bought 1 whole beetroot and that was 20 baht for 1 beetroot. I got half a pumpkin for 35 baht. I got 2 heads of broccoli and it was 37 baht for both of those. A mega load of limes. They don't have the exact price on, but I think they're about 85 baht for all 30, so there's quite a lot there. I got this bag of hydroponic lettuce, 64 baht. Got this ginormous bag of little tomatoes, which 650 grams of tomatoes there for 16 baht. Nearly half a kilo of sugar snap peas, 78 baht. We've got 4 cucumbers, 19 baht, and I got a big bag of basil, it's 14 baht, and some coriander, which was 35 baht. These ciabattas, 54 baht, and there's quite a few in there. I also got this thin bread, it's the darkest bread that we found, and it's 62 baht for a whole loaf. I bought some whole wheat penne pasta, which was 85 baht, a tin of diced tomatoes, and that was 35 baht. I also bought Jay's oats, and these are 55 baht each. I got 2 of those. And then this is the most expensive item I bought, Bertolli balsamic vinegar, 500 mils, and it was 289 baht. Over here, 2 balls of fresh mozzarella, and they were 75 baht each. 830 mils, and it was about 45 baht. So the total for all mine and Jay's food this week came to 1,939 baht. And this will last us all week. Whilst I was out as well, I picked up Eden some more biscuits. I got her this, it's a new biscuit, she hasn't had these before. It is 3 kilos, senior dog food for 7 years plus. The ingredients look quite good. They've got flaxseed in and chicken oil and fish oils. Hopefully that'll be a nice biscuit for her, and it's 245 baht for this pack, and that will last her all month. Tuna, so we give her half a can of tuna along with biscuits every day, and we get her this tuna in spring water, and for all 4 of these cans it's 126 baht, so that lasts her over a week. We actually picked up this for Eden from a pet shop in town, and it's a nutritional supplement. It's an oil. This cost us 300 baht, so this will last for a while. So that's it. Shopping haul done. While I was talking about the weekly shopping haul, our lunch has arrived. So I have the tomato and mozzarella ciabatta, which was 110 baht. Jay has speck with pickled gherkins.
Yep, and a ciabatta. It's
and
warm.
They're both on warm ciabattas, and Jay's was 130 baht. They also supply you with a olive oil and balsamic vinegar jar as well.
Next stop of the day, dental clinic. Sasha and I are going to book ourselves in for a deep cleaning, or whatever kind of cleaning we need. I'll let them decide. And see how much that costs, because we've never done dental cleaning out here.
Nope.
Not professionally. So let's go and book that. So this is the price list for the treatment fees. It looks like an extraction would cost you 500 or 600 baht. Some scaling and polishing, 500 to 800. Complete dentures, 17,000 to 20,000. The appointment is all booked for the 17th, so we've got a week to wait. It looks like it's going to be about 500 baht each for the cleaning, I guess depending on how dirty your teeth are.
Next stop on this video tour is going to be the mall. Hopefully we'll be able to park.
Alright, let's go. We're just taking the escalator up to the cinema to find out about the price of a ticket to go and watch a movie. Okay, prepare yourself, it's about to get noisy. We're in an entertainment zone. So I just got a quick glimpse at the price of the ticket. I think 150 was for Tuesday and 170 was for the rest of the week.
Yeah, so it's like special price if you come on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And if you buy popcorn, a small popcorn is 110 baht.
Right, we have to walk through the millions of phone stores now. Everyone's selling the same thing. Little tripods and phone cases. They're probably all around about the same price as well. Honestly, don't know what the difference is between some of these stalls. Oh, looks like you can pay the electricity bill in here.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that either. We don't actually have an electricity bill to pay today, but the last one was 1,800 baht for the month.
Yeah.
And we had the air conditioners on quite a lot.
Yeah.
So 2 air conditioners, I think, some days. So that's how much roughly it costs to get electricity around here. We're not hungry right now, but we have eaten at this place a few times, haven't we?
Yeah.
Japanese food, and they show you exactly how much they cost and what they look like.
I've had this gyoza set before.
190 for all that.
Yeah.
It's really good, isn't it? Tonkatsu set 170, and that huge Fuji bento set 320. Now we can proudly say that we have never actually bought a Starbucks coffee in Thailand because there's so many good coffee shops here. However, we thought we'd go and see how much it actually costs to get a Starbucks from here. It was 110 baht for a latte or a cappuccino, which...
Baht just for a black Americano coffee.
That's a lot, isn't it? 100 baht for an Americano is very expensive.
And literally next door to Starbucks is Burger King.
Indeed.
And in Burger King you can get a black coffee, black fresh coffee for 29 baht, which we've had a couple of times,
yeah.
and can vouch for it. It's actually quite good.
It is nice, yeah. So right next door you can save a lot of money. Right, now we're going to visit one of our favourite little smoothie stands. We discovered this smoothie stand about 2 years ago and the price has been consistent. It's 35 baht for a really nice smoothie and they don't put any sugar in if you don't ask them to. Fresh berries but they've been frozen and it's really good stuff. And 35 baht, you can't really complain. How's the smoothie, Sash?
Really nice.
What'd you get?
Raspberry.
Raspberry?
Yeah.
Is it too sweet? Not too sweet? Just right?
Yeah, you can add yogurt to it if you want for an extra 10 baht.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't, I just had the icy.
Yeah,
Icy.
refreshing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna head back to the car now and head home. Home. Let's see what Eden the dog is up to. Hello, standing to attention dog. Wee, hello. What mess have you made? Is this your mess? Oh my goodness. It's late now and time for us to head out for dinner. We want to get some Thai food tonight, but we're not sure which restaurant will be open, so we're just going to go out and have a look around and see what's in the village. Eden, you're staying here. You've been out already. You've had your walk.
Go and finish your dinner.
Or will not. Alright, found a new restaurant tonight. We've got a couple of soda waters. We decided earlier in the week that we were going to be eating vegetarian this week, but we can only really do it at home because we've never come to this restaurant before. Just opened up the menu and there's only one thing on the menu that was vegetarian and it was just an egg. So I don't want just an egg.
It's quite a small menu, so there wasn't much choice.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Flat noodles with chicken and veg in soy sauce. You have noodles as well, but in a gravy with pork. And we've got some garlic and pepper chicken as well to share.
Nice. It was a decent bit of food. Enough to fill the hole. Gonna find out how much it costs now. Okay, the total bill for all of the food was only 160 baht.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bargain.
It's like £3 for all that food. 3 dishes. So
And
we
two
had
drinks.
2 soda waters, yeah. I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, so that concludes our day and it concludes our video about cost of living in Hua Hin. Obviously we can't cover everything, but we hope we've covered enough to give you some information. It's time for us to go home and enjoy ourselves now. So we will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Bye!